In 2018, one out of every 3 people ages 17 through 24 in the U.S. was a victim of physical or verbal abuse from a dating partner. I got that quote from loveisrespect.org, which is a place where you can use to get help or info on relationships that turn violent. I want everyone here to be able to recognize an abusive relationship because very often they go on for too long, far too often. I know about this because I did a lot of research for this presentation, and also there was a scary relationship that I lived in the same house as with my roommate, so I sort of have seen one secondhand. The good news is that your partner will give you warning signs and red flags before things escalate, and the first one that you should know is hypersensitivity. Hypersensitivity is when they get very upset over something that seems irrelevant to you. The dictionary definition is a tendency to be easily hurt, worried, or offended. This quote from New Hope Incorporated is, "An abuser is insulted and takes everything as a personal attack and blows things way out of proportion." New Hope Incorporation is an organization whose mission statement is to build an anti-violence movement to end sexual and domestic violence. They have everything from university support to domestic violence services and supervised visitation. Having feelings and being sensitive is normal, but hypersensitivity is dangerous because your partner can use anything and everything as an excuse to get upset. I remember one day coming home and there was broken glass on the kitchen floor, and it was because my roommate and her boyfriend had gotten in a fight about her going home for Thanksgiving without him. So, like, little tiny things turn into big, huge fights, and that's the first red flag to watch out for. The second thing to look out for is a loss of trust for no reason. At the very least, this is the start of an unhealthy relationship. If anyone here has been in a relationship where there's a loss of trust for no reason, I'm sure it didn't turn out well. Love is trust, and when someone respects you and cares for you, they should trust you. Abusive partners start showing their distrust, and soon this turns into wanting more control. And control is the third and final flag that I'm going to talk about today. It's made up of isolation, unrealistic expectations, and manipulation. After this point, it is very hard to get out of the relationship. These can start with things like going through your phone and wanting to see all of your conversations. Always expecting you to be free for them, no matter what, dropping anything or anyone, and this very, very easily turns into skipping class for them, calling out of work for them. They have to be your #1 priority all the time, and anything less isn't okay. Your partner should push you to be the best that you can and achieve your goals, not take up every single second of your time. That's unhealthy. You shouldn't feel guilty for having friends or feel bad for not prioritizing them, because in actuality that's just you being normal and living your life in a good relationship. Okay, so physical and emotional abuse are detrimental on a person. You probably won't know what you're getting into, stepping into an abusive relationship. But everyone should look out for red flags, which are hypersensitivity, loss of trust, and control. Love looks different to everyone, but just always remember that you deserve respect, and always choose yourself and well-being over anything and everyone else. Thank you.